Alright, well, I have the talking stick, so I will be the one to speak right now. But hello, everybody. This is Grace here, and Paul, and this is our special guest, Ian.
Oh, I thought I was Paul.
Yeah, and this guy.
Okay.
This guy he's here now.
Yeah.
This is Ian Shiroma. He's an artist, local boy, but actually lives in Nagoya City in Japan right now. Full-time musician, so he's back in Hawaii to pick up his just completed black label custom ukulele. So couple of things make this ukulele unique and really connected to Ian and his family. So one of the things that Grizz and I like to do when we build an instrument is when we know the person that it's going to is, it's not just us going in or us building the instrument, but we want that person to be a part of the instrument. So I'll let Ian maybe explain a little bit about that.
Yeah, I was really. Sorry, I got to talk to you.
Okay, thank you.
It's like an intervention. No, so I was really impressed by the professionalism and the way that this build was handled. In the fact that I was pretty much consulted every step of the way. From the planning process to the what kind of designs I wanted, what kind of woods I wanted. I was consulted every step of the way. Then as the build was even taking place, Grizz was sending me pictures and keeping me in touch with the steps and what was going on. So I was really, really impressed by all of that. So I'm very thankful that they spent the time to really put their heart and soul into building my ukulele for me. And it's always I know how difficult, I don't know personally, but I can understand how difficult it is to build an instrument, whether it's ukulele, a guitar, or what have you. And to have these guys who are busy with their day-to-day work here at KoAloha take the time out of their schedules to build something just for me, to me that's something incredibly special. So I'm so thankful for that.
It's actually not that difficult.
Oh, shit. But I just ruined that moment. No.
Oh, I guess when we love our job or love what we
Swapping stick. Yes.
so that we
run with it.
I mean, since we love what we do, I guess it for us it's not hard. And it was a pleasure building this baby for Ian. And of course, like with the back and forth is for us it's needed for these type of builds because every custom instrument, especially if it's for a particular person, we have to try and make sure we take Ian's personality, his spirit, and kind of include it into the build, along with our spirit and personalities also. So back and forth, just talking story, making fun, having fun with each other and stuff like that. It's part of it's a needed process in the building of a custom instrument. And like we see all the time where each instrument, like this one was made for Ian, and right before he came in the door we were testing it out, and for some reason this happens with every build, is it doesn't sound complete, like it there's just something missing. So that's why in our post on the Instagram today I said that the final part of this custom build finally came in, and that's Ian, because it was true, because as soon as he picked it up, started strumming that thing, it just all came together. And that's pretty much,
You could think of yourself as the chosen one.
Oh,
In a way. Yeah.
thank you.
you just touch the stick just so you can speak.
Yes, it did.
But that's to us, Paul, myself. I learned from Paul, and that's what he has ingrained into me and my building style. And it's pretty much the KoAloha building style. So yeah, like the bonding is what makes it work.
What's really cool is so like in a sense that we don't perform, we're not our craft is not performing in front of other people, whereas yours is. But what's kind of cool about being a builder is that we get to choose our audience, so to speak, you know, and so it's almost like every gig is a good gig, you know, and so as a but you know, sometimes
it's your fault,
you kind of choose your audience, right? And you know, sometimes you get a crowd that's just kind of disconnected, not engaged, you know, and for you it's hard when there's no energy to feed off of, you know. And so just from our side, you know, that collaboration and you know, talking to you about, okay, what do you think about this, or let's go this way, like for us it's that's the energy that we thrive on, and it actually allows us to do a better job at building the instrument rather than just, you know, somebody walking in like, here's $5,000, just build me whatever you like. Like, okay, well, what do you want? Yeah, I don't care. You know, it's like, it's a contracted build, and it's like, here's money, build me something. You know, it's very different from, this is what I want, okay, this is what we can do, how do we get there, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Can you talk about, you know, what inspires you, you know, the design?
Yeah, sure.
You know, the talking stick.
Talking stick.
It dubs your ukulele a speaking device, and then it dubs my lightsaber, so we can all speak freely now. By power of the talking stick. All right.
I was just about getting the hang of using the talking stick, and now you're going to take it away from me. No, so let me see. What were we thinking? Oh yeah, you know, the inspiration behind the build. You know, Grizz talked about the energy that he brings to his craft. You know, and I felt that from the beginning. You know, it's like he was as excited as I was when we were talking about, you know, the build, and that was really helpful in me deciding what I wanted, because I could see that if I came up with an idea that he thought was good, then he would react to that, be like, oh yeah, let's go with that, you know. So it really helped that. First of all, basically, you know, if you notice, you know, KoAloha, my uke is not koa, it's a spruce ukulele, spruce top, and that was actually brought from playing the Opio spruce ukulele that was gifted to me about a year or two ago, and I was playing koa ukuleles up until that point, but when I first played the spruce ukulele, it was a different sound, and the way that I play, the way that I pick, it's not your typical Hawaiian style playing, but it really matched my style, the tone wood. So I wanted to incorporate that first of all, as far as, you know, I think that a lot of people say that the most important part of the instrument is the top. You know, that's what gives it its characteristic, its sound, and so I was really adamant about doing something with a spruce top. But then everything else kind of fell into place. As he said that rosewood also goes well with spruce, so we went with the rosewood body and backs. And obviously, I wanted my name embossed into the fretboard itself.
Are you a forgetful person?
Why?
You put your name on it.
Oh yeah, you know. No, it's just like, you know, people in Japan, you know, when they tattoo their name on their, when people in Hawaii tattoo their name on their, you know, it's like in case they forget what their name is. Like, hey,
who does that?
You know, it's like, hey, my name is, you know, we always make a joke, you know, gonna tattoo your address just in case you get lost, you know, get your point right here. Yeah. Anyway, no, but you know, that was I had a. Yeah, I mean, I had a custom built for me years ago, and it had my name in the same place, so I wanted that also part of this ukulele. Then also, as if you see here, there's a little K here. We're not going to say what that K means, because it has multiple meanings actually. But you can see
one very important.
But if you can see the motif here, it reminds me of my favorite baseball team, and I've been a diehard Boston Red Sox fan since I was a little kid. So I wanted to incorporate that as a part of the personality of this ukulele, because as much as that team means to me, you know, my music means to me as well. So I had that done in that motif there. We have also kind of a secretive thing, but my son's name on the back of the fretboard, on the neck, excuse me, that I wrote out actually on paper, and then Paul then traced it in, and he inlaid it into the neck here. But it's done so well that it actually looks exactly like my actual handwriting. And I actually had to kind of ask, because I thought maybe they just wrote it in pen or something. But you know,
I wonder if you'll find out that we just cut out that paper and stuck it on
Sure,
there.
you're not using Sharpie?
Yeah, it looked like a Sharpie actually. You know, then of course we have the the rosette, the power rosette, and the power shells here and all over the ukulele to really make it shine. So, and of course a koa binding here, purfling along the edges on the sides. So, yeah, it's a really beautiful build, and I'm quite proud of owning this ukulele and taking it on the road with me wherever I go from here on out.
What do you think about the sound?
Oh, beautiful! You know, I was just commenting. You know, I was playing a few of the other ukes in this room here, and you know, the sound definitely is one of a kind. It's very warm and deep and mellow, much like what I really wanted this uke to sound like. You know, I mean, that's one thing. You know, whenever you have an instrument built, you never know. You know, you can design it. I mean, I can say what I want on the ukulele, but you never know the sound until you actually play it. You know, until the strings go on and you actually play it. So it's always that point of nervousness. Is it going to sound like I want it to sound? But it was perfect. Definitely. You know, I don't want to put it down. I don't want to stop playing it. But you know, it's definitely the sound that I really wanted to have. Yep.
Yeah, that's how we really know that he really likes it, because he doesn't want to put that thing down now.
So you've been holding this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I better go, you know. Yeah.
And it's always a good sign to us.
He eat abalone.
Abalone.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the paua abalone is edible, and it looks just like the one that we're accustomed to eating.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, according to the research that it did, not quite as delicious.
Oh,
Little fun fact about paua abalone.
can share that on Wikipedia with you guys now.
It is edible, though. Entirely edible.
Totally off subject, but okay, yeah, we can use that. All right. So thank you very much, KoAloha. Thank you, Grizz. Thank you, Paul. And thank you, of course, Alan and Pops and Moms for building this wonderful ukulele for me. And I hope to represent KoAloha well over in the land of the rising sun.
Hey, sounds good. Anything else you guys want to add on? Say to the audience? You do?
Talking stick. Talk.
Oh, we all have the. I mean, talking stick has bestowed the ability to speak amongst all of us. But
All right. No.
Oh, no, not really. Yep.
He's
We're good.
man of few words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Alright, want to talk about a lightsaber?
Sure. Well,
That's
First rule of the
Lightsaber
lightsabers:
club,
you do not talk of
Yeah.
the lightsaber.
first rule of lightsaber club. You don't talk about lightsaber club.
what's pretty amazing is you've been holding it on your shoulder and it hasn't cut through. You must be.
You must be a Sith.
Yeah. He's like.
No one can know about that.
He's truly the last Jedi.
The last year.
Yeah, it's not Skywalker. No.
Alright, thank you so much.
Okay.
Alright, see
Wait,
ya.
let's all point our items to the middle to the camera. Yeah, we're cool.
Aloha.
Hey.
Alright.
Okay.